Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. The Blazers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Georgia State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, man.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
On second down, looking again to throw. And they can't make the connection. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands on the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's held. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete to the right. And stampeding through the defense. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He wants to throw it again. They're trying to get to it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown, man.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UAB's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fritz. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're working that left side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Blazers will call on their punt team. And the ball comes to rest right there. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Line getting set on second down. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's third and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's Willihan. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Blazers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UAB.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. bangs it through for an extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Direct snap. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Now it's third and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia State.
In a fourth and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting a touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give them. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gonna try to get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Blazers want to move quickly.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
On second down, wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. On third and short, the power run here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Trying to get to it. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. On third down, going up top. Coming after it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
14, UAB 7.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just got to make more plays.
He's got an open man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Booker. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Blazers are rolling down the field.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Got it! Tackled there by the defense. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Bringing it back, it's Willihan. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Going up top on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Might be looking to run. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Pulled down for the tackle. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Floating away. At midfield, he's got room. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. It's complete. A huge pickup. Can anyone catch him? They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown Blazers. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This offense is high octane, Boyd. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up for 5 to the 23. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
The play action fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to run it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. A lot of urgency for this offense.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the ground with the back. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It is good.
That makes the score. UAB 21, Georgia State 17.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back goes in motion. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Booker. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Knocking on the door, offense now in the red zone.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
The ball carrier
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
brings up 2nd down.
The give out of the gun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard.
That makes it UAB 24, Florida State 17.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Back to the ground with the running back. At the 35, he's loose. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Pulls and fires complete. At the 20, he's got space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kent State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Shakes off the defender. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up the 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Booker. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. A strike downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Panthers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Georgia State.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Hand off from the shotgun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Blazers are on the move.
Not sexy at all, right? Just hand the ball to the running back. Could I pull it? Yeah, but I want to get that first down. Nice job understanding the situation of the game, going and getting the first down, getting a fresh set of downs.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the back. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, UAB! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Second down.
On second down, looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And now on second down for this offense.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Snap it to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
After that last completion, it's second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. Now on first and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Turns it on in midfield. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, UAB. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try.
Carry on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 2 to Kansas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The aerial assault continues. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's looking deep. Snags it down the right side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. He's got an open man. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
Man, I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game, this is a huge play. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They'll immediately call timeout. He'll come out throwing on first down, extending the play. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And it's good. He nailed it. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.